We're going to get to 3132. We've talked politics. Let's talk about the status of that project. I know you're in the middle of that, and you had been talking about getting some public information regarding some city documents regarding the extension of 3132. Where are we on that?
The public records request is in. It was not responded to.
They have 3 days.
Yeah, I know. We're 2 weeks plus, and they're still playing games. Look, this is the absolute way, back to the discussion about the Glover administration. They don't let the law bother them. I mean, they just don't follow those laws. They will make our Finish 3132 coalition file suit, spend a lot of money. I mean, this is all about a meeting that took place before the city council meeting on June 10th, where, without the public there, the deals were cut for the vote that ended up green-lighting the building of houses in the route.
Who was in that meeting, Elliot?
We don't know. That's the point of the public records request.
Who called the meeting?
We think it was called by, basically, Tom Arsenault, the attorney for Tim Larkin. And that's not that he can't do that, but we don't know exactly who besides the mayor. We know the mayor was very much a part of whatever all that was, but we don't know who convened it. It could well have been the city attorney.
So basically what you're saying is the 3132 deal is nothing more than, it's like a dog park with pavement.
It is. That's exactly what it is. And that's my point about the 8 Glover years. What we found out was nothing matters in terms of getting things done for Shreveport as long as he was there, because, and I mean this, literally, and I don't mean for it to be ugly, you either did what Cedric Glover wanted to do or he fought you with city assets.
Okay, is he stubborn, or is there a money trail here that we're going to end up finding out about?
Well, I don't think there's any chance that the degree to which he did this, and that is he ignored the rule of law, is just because he loses his temper. I don't believe that. I think there are very specific things that accrue to the benefit of Cedric Glover, and he doesn't get them unless things are done exactly as he dictates.
Specific things, like what?
I don't know. There's no way we're going to know anything like that. And my answer, honestly, Aaron, is there are people like the U.S. Attorney and the Parish District Attorney and the Sheriff, those in law enforcement and prosecution, whose job it is to find that out.
Illegal things, perhaps?
It takes an investigation to find out. Where's the investigation? When's the last time there was an investigation here of a public official and possible criminal malfeasance?
So, Mr. Elliott, what you're saying, that's pretty...
Well, we got the fire chief. We got
pretty serious accusations you're making against the mayor. Is not only is there any fire, is there really any smoke?
And that's the thing. It can only be an accusation because the people whose job it is to find out don't do it. There's nothing the people can do about that. If the folks whose job that is don't do it, and I think I know the reasons why in some cases, I don't believe I do in others, then it's always just an accusation. But what we know is, how long has it been since there was an investigation? There is a huge gap between what the public feels about systemic corruption in Shreveport and Caddo and what the authorities whose job it is to worry about that seem to feel. They seem to think everything is just fine, thank you very much.
If you make a public records request and it's not complied with according to the letter of the law, who enforces that?
Well, that's the horrible thing about the law. You have to go to court, and it's a court that enforces it.
Now, well, pardon me, that's not a horrible thing you have to go to court, is it?
Well, yeah, it is here because the courts aren't straight up on these things either. They are there are many things about the state district court here that follow the whole Glover administration way of viewing the world. Now, admittedly, some of the new changes, some of the recent additions of judges, and some other ones that will soon happen are going to help remedy that. But I will tell you from hard experience over the past 3 years, it is never, ever the case that you go to district court with confidence that right is going to prevail.
Elliot Stonecipher, local political guru, thank you for jumping in and spending some time with us today.
Thank y'all.